Yo, welcome back to another TGTF pod. How y'all
How
feeling?
y'all feel?
Put it in the comments,
How
you
y'all
feel
feel
me? We still waiting, patiently waiting, you
for
feel me?
comments?
For comments, even likes,
Likes.
you feel me? Shares, you feel me?
Just for y'all to interact with us. We just want a little bit of interaction.
Just that much, you feel me? But, as per usual, we always got our boy here.
Laura Loso, your favorite fat guy, reporting live from a room in our crib.
Somewhere in our crib. But you got your boy Drew the Girl Dad. You feel me?
You.
You feel me? How was your week, broski?
It was decent. I met this little Asian dude outside of Woodman selling jerseys out the back of his car.
Okay.
So for your birthday, you feel me? I had convinced your mom to get you that jersey. I
You
grabbed some
bless me.
jerseys. You feel me? And now we got jerseys because shout out to the little Asian nigga selling jerseys.
So what you
out the
telling me is
truck.
you bought me a fake jersey?
No, it's a real jersey.
A real fake
These
jersey.
authentic. These authentic. You see the Nike sign? My Nike sign stitched. I don't. Yours might. Nah, but this it's been a real decent week, man. I started T-Mobile.
Okay.
It's a lot of crazy stuff going on, but it's a job.
How you liking it? That's a good question.
We'll see. That's a to be continued answer.
Okay.
Um, it's decent being back though, for sure. It's decent being back.
Being back at T-Mobile or just being back
Being back
in
at
the sales
T-Mobile.
life?
Being back at T-Mobile in the pink.
I fucks
That's
with the
that's what
magenta.
make the T-Mobile pop in the pink.
I think that's why I love T-Mobile so much because the pink was so fire. I messed with it.
I was excited the first time I worked at T-Mobile when I got to wear the pink. I'm like, hell yeah.
They snaps.
Yeah, I had
That's
pink
low key like my
vests.
favorite color, low key.
Pink is my favorite color for sure.
Yeah.
Anybody that know me know.
Red or pink, you feel me? Those are my favorite colors. So your week was decent. That's all you had to say for the week.
My week was decent.
You didn't do shit else.
We cooked a lot. I cooked some decent food. That orange chicken was busting,
Overly bussing.
overly busting. I got to see my mom this weekend. My big brother. Shout out to them for sliding.
For sure. Shout out to them.
Yeah, it's been a blessing. How was your week?
My week was decent. My week was decent. I guess it was all right. My daughter went to the. Had to go to the doctor. Had to go to the doctor. They had called me from school, called me from work to come pick her up. She had to go to the doctor for like a UTI type of thing. You feel me? She just been peeing a lot.
You get UTIs?
I don't get UTIs.
Okay.
At least not that I know of. You feel me? Can dudes get UTIs?
I don't know. That's why I asked.
I don't know.
I was trying to figure
But
out
I
how you
think
deal
dudes
with
can
it.
get UTIs for sure.
Urinary tract infections.
Yeah, for sure. If you have
Yeah.
urine and you have a tract infection,
I think it come when you don't pee after you have sex.
so I think it's different. I think that when you have sex and then you go wash yourself up afterwards is when you catch it, or you wash yourself up too quick because it's still open and then you catch something. You catch like a urinary tract infection. 'Cause you like soap or something inside your
See, I don't know what it is because I've never contracted.
I don't know. I just thought that you had your thought process. I had my thought process.
Yeah, I had my thoughts on what it was and how it would be.
Yeah. But yeah, so she had like a urinary tract infection. So she's just been peeing a lot. But she's starting to learn that she's wiping herself at school now by herself. And I think that may be the cause of why she's having these problems because I think at first she was just scared to just go to the bathroom because she had to wipe herself. Things like that. I don't know what it is. But yeah, other than that, my week was decent. I didn't really do too much.
You enjoy your birthday?
I definitely enjoyed my birthday.
Your birthday was
damn,
this
we
weekend.
we didn't even talk about my birthday on the podcast. It
Yeah,
was a
your birthday
wild
was this weekend.
Dang. I enjoyed myself this weekend, low key. We went to mine.
Shout out to Club Mine.
Shout out to mine.
That's a decent club.
We kicked it. It was like 3 different bars in there. It was a fake decent time. I was a little drunk, got a little ignorant, but I fake kicked it.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about the ignorance, but it was
I
fun.
fake kicked
It was a
it.
good time.
I fake kicked it.
And then Sunday we went out to eat with your people.
Yeah,
Shout out
it was a fake good weekend. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my stepdad Tim. Shout out to both of them. You feel me for taking me
sure.
out, for blessing me, your boy.
Shout out to fam.
Yeah, my week was fake decent. I ain't gonna hold you. Not gonna hold you. But
Let's get into it.
let's get into it.
You know what we
Being-
talk about?
Being an adult is
Adulting.
adulting is
Adulting when you
crazy.
don't want to adult.
Well, it's crazy because when I was a shorty, I always wanted to be an adult. I'm like, damn, just let me just be an adult. I want to be grown. I want to be grown so bad. I am grown. I am grown.
For sure.
Then I get to real grown status, to real adult status, and I'm like, damn, let me bring me back to when I was a shorty. You feel me?
I think it's crazy. Because I feel like everybody when they little, they wanna be grown because they wanna make the rules. They wanna
They don't want rules.
yeah, they don't wanna follow rules. They wanna make their own rules. They wanna
sure.
whatever. But like the one thing I will say about becoming an adult is like the rent and the bills, and it's like okay, as a kid, you don't even think about your parents paying those bills
Or what they're
month.
even paying for in the household.
Or how many things they're even paying. Like
Yeah, it's crazy.
like you don't know. You just think, okay, this is my house.
Yeah, like people don't know the value of money. At the end of the day,
This is my house. Like it's food in here. My mom gonna give me some money if I want to go outside. Cool. I'm not worried about nothing. You don't have a care in the world when you young.
nah, it's crazy that you say that because I didn't even think about that when we brought this conversation up. I didn't even think about like the bills that I actually pay and how I used to act towards my mom when she couldn't give me the money or I couldn't go out, and I'm just like, damn, like she had mortgage, utilities,
Insurance.
things for us, insurance, phone bill, cable, the heat,
Internet.
the water, the internet. Nah,
If you
we
gotta
didn't really
pay for
have
trash.
internet. We didn't have internet. We didn't have internet back then.
Well, if you gotta pay for trash,
You got to pay for everything,
you gotta buy
groceries,
new clothes. You gotta buy all types of
gas,
stuff.
all type of stuff. I didn't really put that into play and into perspective of that when I was a shorty. But I feel like now having all these bills, like having a fake spending habit, you feel me? Like I don't really have to monitor what I spend because of how the hard work that I've put in to get where I'm at now. But like 3 years ago, I was living like paycheck to paycheck. You feel me? Like I had to watch what I was spending. I was coming to you to come grab a little loud from you for the free ski. You feel me? Like I was down bad. You feel me? And I think that people don't realize if you just lock in 6 months to a year doing something, focus, and grind at that,
you can be in a different situation.
you can be in a totally different situation in 6 months to a year. You feel me?
I didn't feel that a lot of times in life, like just because I wasn't aware of, like, just aware of my surroundings or being the adult figure. I done fell down a couple of times because of my health and woo out the bam. But I feel like anybody can come back from anything because I done came back from a lot of stuff a lot of times.
For sure, I've been down bad. I've been down to like $0 in my bank account in the
like,
last like 5.
You've been down to $0 in your bank account, but I'm saying like it's people out here like that's home. Like I was homeless at one point.
Yeah, I have like a great support system at the end of the day.
For sure.
So the homeless part, I don't think I would ever have. It would never happen. Even if my mom was like, "You're not coming back here," my uncle would probably take me in. You feel me? Like there's a lot of places that I could go where I wouldn't have to be homeless. You feel me? But I definitely was living at the worst of the worst. You feel me? Asking people for money, asking people for loud, asking people for all type of stuff.
Even asking people for stuff, it's like they still got bills and stuff they gotta pay. It's like being an adult is just so hard because it's so much on you. Like every month these bills come. Every month I gotta pay this rent. Then I can't just have 1 month off, 3 months off, so I can just catch up.
Well, the stress levels are totally different. You feel me? My stress. So when I made the least amount of money in my life, I was probably the happiest person in my life.
What was the least amount of money at?
Okay, so maybe not the least amount of money, because the least amount of money I made was like $8.25 at McDonald's when I first started working. That was not my favorite times, you feel me? But I enjoyed those times. I didn't have no stress. I didn't have no pressure on my back. Nothing along those lines.
You worked at McDonald's?
Yeah, I hit my manager.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to your manager.
I used to talk to my manager. I was like 17 years old. She was like 28, 29. And I used to talk to my manager, and she had brought me to her crib with her mama and shit. And her mama like, "You look young." And I'm like, because I'm is. Because I'm is. And she like, "Oh, where you meet him at?" She's like, "College." I'm like, I'm in high school, shorty.
I work with you.
I work with you, shorty. I'm in high school. Nah, I tell my mom we in college. You in college? I'm like, okay, whatever. But nah, the best times of my life is when I didn't have no stress. My homie Dion, my pops, I call him my pops.
Shout out to Dion.
Shout out Dion. He keep asking me to come to where he at. And I would love to go do that because I feel like it would just be a decent job. It would be a great job for me. You feel me? Like
It'd be a good atmosphere.
Correct. I wouldn't have no stress after work. I wouldn't have no pressure after work. It would just be a job, and then once I leave, I'm by myself. You feel me? I think that'd be huge. But I also know that my spending habits wouldn't work with that. You feel me? Like I wouldn't be able to go from that to this because of what I make now, and that's where the what's it called comes into play. But he wants me to come over there and be like a store manager. You feel me?
That'd be decent though. Would you make enough to suffice your career, your life, your lifestyle?
That I don't know because he hasn't really given me any numbers to like tell me what I would be making to say like, hey, this would make sense. I kind of told him what I need to make in order for me to make that jump. You
think you lowballed it?
And I definitely lowballed it. And that was on the low end. You feel
because
me?
It was family and
because
it was love.
It was family and it was love, and it's like I'm helping you out, you helping me out, and you know I want to take off in this entertainment stuff. You feel me? And I feel like there's a lot of pros to it. You feel me? Like I feel like we'll be around people that are goofy, that are on social media, that are tweaking. They'll give us the sauce for what's going on in the world, what's going on in high school, what's going on in college.
For y'all that don't know what sauce mean, it's the information on whatever the lick is, and that's what we talking about.
And there would just be no stress after the fact, after the job that would have no stress. I would come home and it would just be like, that's my job.
The end of the day.
That's the end of the day. Now I'm doing what I'm doing. You feel me? In this situation, I can get a text message, I can get a call, I can do this, I can do that. I can work until 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. I got to get on a meeting. I got to do this. I got to do that. But I do enjoy my job. I like my job.
In the words of the late notorious B.I.G., more money, more problems.
More money, more problems. 1,000%.
1,000%.
1,000%.
The more money, the more stress, the more people that want stuff, the more you getting new stuff. So you have more bills or more expenses. And I just remember being a kid, we didn't think about none of that. Give me $20, we outside the whole day. $10 in gas, $5 McDonald's, and we hooping. Maybe this $5 can go towards
a Gatorade.
A salt buck. A salt buck.
Now sometimes when you go hoop, you got to pay them $2 to get in and shit.
Yeah, we'll hoop outside. They go to McDonald's,
for sure.
Get a hot seat orange, 2 double cheeseburgers, and fries. Split them. Yeah.
I ain't smoke back
then. In my 20s, like this is 20s. Like in my 20s, like with Suavelle and us, like that was our life. We
Well, that's different. I was thinking about when we were shorties like 3rd to 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade.
So look, okay. We talked about that, so let's talk about the difference from 20s and 30s. Because in my 20s, I didn't care. I would walk into a job, if I didn't like it, I would go on my lunch or my first break and I would not come back. I would just...
20s and 30s is a crazy... It's so crazy because 20s and 30s is right there. You feel me? And it's like... My lifestyle, even my mindset as a 30-year-old is so much different from when I was 20, even 25. You feel me?
My mindset didn't change to 24, 25. That's when I started working at the mall, and I was working like 8 jobs in the mall. Before that,
that's when I kind of like got into the I need to do something. You feel me? Like I was just talking with my homie Brian. Shout out Brian. And he had called me like, man, like you like big bro. You feel me? And I'm about to hit 25, bro, and I'm starting to figure out, like, I need to figure out what's going on in life. And I'm like, nah, bro, you really do in real life. Like, that's when life hit me. Like, damn, like, I need to figure out what's going on, or I'm going to be a fuck up. You feel me?
It's sink or swim.
Yeah, I'm either going to be here or here. And I didn't go to college, so I had to figure it out real quick. And I still didn't even know what I wanted to do. And I got hired at T-Mobile. And I always wanted to be hired at T-Mobile since like 17, 18 years old, since I worked at Panera. And they never hired me. I got like 3 or 4 interviews, but I suck at interviewing. I got like 3 or 4 interviews there, never got hired at T-Mobile. Then I finally get hired at T-Mobile, and I just take flight over there. You feel me? And it was everything that I ever needed in a career to take myself to that next level. You feel me? It's all ease. Like I didn't have to work at it. I didn't have to study at it. I didn't have to do anything to thrive at this position. You feel me?
Because in order to be a good salesperson, you have to be a people person. You got to understand how to just be nice to people and make them feel safe. And you do that just being yourself. So that's why sales came easy. If you can make a person feel comfortable with you, they'll buy from you. And they'll come back and bring you business. And that's how you took off.
For sure. Just somebody liking and trusting you. You feel me? That's all it takes is for somebody to buy from you. People don't buy from T-Mobile. People don't buy from AT&T. People don't buy from the person. They buy from the person. If that's the case, they buy from the person. I think that sales is a huge part of my life on how I can speak with people as well. I've always been able to speak with people, but I like on another level.
You know how to figure out what people want, all type of stuff,
what they need. It comes to me with ease. You feel me? I have to talk to them about shit that they like. You feel me? And it's drainingful. Being a salesperson is drainingful because you have to switch personalities.
Oh, 110%.
You have to switch personalities. People used to always say that I was two-faced because I knew how to switch personalities and I knew how to vibe with everybody. And I'm like, man, I think that's a great character trait to have, is to be able to talk to anybody. I'm like, I'm not changing who I am as a person, you feel me? I'm just changing how I'm talking to this person because this is how this person talks. Like
the dialect.
I'm not changing who I am. I'm still who I am, and I'm still gonna keep it a buck with them. I'm just changing how I'm talking with this person.
Well, you always knew how to do that anyway, because you got a white side of the family and a black side of the family. Like, me going to that predominantly white school and me living in the hood the whole time in Bellwood, I've always been able to do both. I've always been able to turn it on and turn it off, and I do the white side really well.
You be snapping on the white side. For sure.
On my soul.
You probably do it better than me. And I'm half white. Nah, but I really enjoyed my 20s. And I think that as a person in your 20s, I think that you should live life. You should definitely live life, because I think that I would regret it if I did not do what I was doing when I was this ready.
We had so much fun in our 20s, from college hopping to hooping to parties. I used to do a show every 2 weeks.
We used to be at the dig all the time.
I used to be at
Sub T.
I used to do a show every 2 weeks. I used to perform every 2 weeks in my 20s. And I miss performing. I used to be in the studio every day. It didn't matter what you ate in your 20s. You could eat whatever and not feel bad.
I could be up to 3 a.m, get up at 6, go to work and work the whole day.
And not be worried.
Take a 10-minute nap and go do the same thing that same night.
And in your 20s, you could lose a job and not care. Like, I'll figure it out. In your 30s, you can't lose no job. In your 30s, you like, I have this, and this due. I need to keep this job.
You can't just leave a job. You can't just stop working at a job. You can't just... Well, I've never been that person, but like thinking that way, like, oh, I guess I left Amazon. Mm-hmm. 3rd day in, you feel me? They was doing like a little... So I was riding with somebody for 3 days. And I'm like, man, let me just give it a chance. You feel me? First day I was ready just to never go back. You feel me? And I'm like okay, I'll go day 2. Then I went day 2. I'm like, I'm like, my homie got me the job. Let me just go day 3. Let me just try it. Let me just continue to try. Maybe I'll end up liking it more and more. So day 3, we riding around with dude, and they tell us we about to get off. They like, yeah, go help and assist dude and go pick up half of his load.
Nope.
I'm like, what you mean go pick up half of his load? They're like, well, he's moving slow today, so you need to go help him out. Also, since he moved slow today, I got to go finish his stuff. Oh, that's dead. After that, the 4th day I was supposed to ride by myself, never came back. That was dead. Deuces. Goodbye. It's been real.
But
You cannot just leave a job. I would never just leave a job without a job lined up.
In my 20s, I didn't care. I'm like, hey, I've been broke this long. I could be broke for a few more weeks. Until a few more days, I'll go to the tip agency, get another job. Like, I'll figure it out because I'm 20. Like, I'm not. I don't have no bills.
You live a different lifestyle than I did. I've always had a job ever since I've been like 17. Like, always kept a consistent job.
Well, I thought I was a real rapper I am a real rapper, but I thought I was a real rapper for like the early part of my 20s. Like, I thought like
it was gonna happen.
Yeah, I thought that it was gonna be over with for y'all niggas. I was gonna take off. I was gonna, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I was just focused on that craft. I want to say from the time I was like 13 up until I moved from Bellwood when I was 23, I was out there bitch really making music. Like, I was really
all day, every day.
All day, every day.
You lived in the studio.
Yeah, if I wasn't recording myself, I was recording somebody else. Like, I recorded whole CDs that's out on Apple Music. Like, and people don't even know that.
It's crazy.
Like, I done wrote so many hooks for people. Like, I done did so much stuff musically in my 20s that I'm proud of. But now in my 30s, I don't even think about it because, like, I have to do life stuff.
It's crazy that you say that because I don't even really, like, think about my 20s like that. Yeah, sometimes we have conversations about, reminisce about what we did and stuff
about
like
parties
that.
And stuff.
But, like, I don't even really think about, like, some of that shit is like a blur, a legit blur to me. Like, what we did. But sometimes I was fucked up.
I remember it all because I wasn't ever really drunk.
I wasn't really ever drunk neither, but we did it so much. Like, some of those nights, I don't remember the whole night because we did it so much.
Not the whole night, yeah. We did it every day. Even then, when I wasn't with you, I was still doing my own thing. Like,
yeah, I was in the burbs doing my thing. You feel me? If I wasn't out here doing with you, I was in the burbs doing my thing with the people I knew in the burbs. You feel me?
Yeah. Imagine all the parties we had on the app that you really just didn't even make it to.
Yeah, because I was probably at another party.
A white party out here.
Yeah, the 20s and 30s is a way different mindset, way different vibe. And I think that a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people think that they want to be grown so bad and they want to get out of their 20s. They want to live on their own. They want to do this. They want to do that.
Well, in your 20s, you don't really listen to nobody neither because you think that you are grown in your 20s because you're able to drink and you're able to do this. But you're not grown until you start paying bills and taking care of yourself, until you actually have responsibilities that you have to adhere to. And I didn't have like a whole bunch of responsibilities to adhere to because I didn't have kids. I didn't have...
It's crazy because we telling people this shit, but I already know nobody is going to like grasp this because I'm thinking about when people used to tell me like, no, bitch, you can't do that. Like, or no, this is this and that and this. And I'm like, you don't know me. You don't know my life. You don't know what I got. You don't know what I'm doing. Fuck you talking about.
And it's so crazy because when we was young, we the same way. We grown. But now at 30, when we hear 20-year-olds and 22-year-olds talking crazy, it make me mad. I'm like, you don't even know nothing about life. Like, you think you know, but you don't know anything. Stop talking to me like this.
It's crazy because you're saying that, and we always talk about life is a cycle and is like a circle.
Yeah.
And it's like my parents used to tell me this shit all the time.
What?
All the time, like you don't know until you get out there on yourself on your own and really do this shit. You don't really know. You don't really know what's going on until the shit really hits you. You feel me? Until you're out there
because
on your own.
Once you got to do it yourself, stuff start clicking in your head. Like, all right, ain't nobody finna help me with my rent this month. Ain't nobody got nothing to my insurance. Ain't nobody finna bring me food. I have to stop eating out and start cooking. I have to. There's no other way. I have to figure out how to go get this oil change. Like, nobody is doing this stuff for me. At 30, you already like set in a routine. Like, you should be set in a routine at 30. I'm 33, and my 30s been decent. I think my 30s been decent so far.
My 30s have been trash. 30 has been. As soon as I hit 30, pretty much life changed. Pretty much like 31, life really really changed. But no, so I won't say that it's been terrible because everything happens for a reason, and it started off horrible because of the situation that I had with my baby mama and us splitting up the family and things like that. But I also tell people that was like the best thing that ever happened to me. You feel me?
Yeah.
It was like the best thing that ever happened to me. Life completely changed for me. My job situation changed. My life situation changed. My day-to-day life changed. You feel me? And as I was going through these transitions of what I needed to do and how I was, I realized I didn't know who I was as a person. Even when I was with my baby mother, I didn't know who I was as a person. And I think a lot of people don't know who they are in a relationship because they're trying to follow this person or they're trying to be the best version of themselves for this person. And it's like, you need to be the best version of yourself for yourself. And that'll be the best version for yourself for this woman. And if that's not the best version for yourself for that woman, then you're not the best version. You're not the best person for that woman. You feel me?
I think you hit the nail on the head. I think that was 100% correct. People definitely change their person for other people. Just because when you meet somebody and it's new, you want to be everything to that person. You want to, you know what I'm saying, blah, blah, blah. And that's cool. You hear me? But I like telling people who I am. I think I'm a great person off back, just the nigga that I am, like my story, how I grew up and why I do the things that I do. Like, people think that I'm bullshitting a lot of the time when they first meet me. They like, you can't be like this. There's no way. You're not this nice. You're not this sweet. You don't want to do this. Like, I'm like, nah, this is just who I am. This is how I was raised, really. Mm-hmm. And I tell people from the jump, like, I do music. I kick it with my friends. My friends is my family. So if you don't want to be around them, then we probably not going to really work because that's who I kick it with. I don't like to go out to bars and kick with people I don't know. I'd rather go kick it with my friends. That's my family.
For sure. Well, it's so crazy because I keep it so 100 with people. I probably shouldn't keep it so 100 with some people.
Nah, you should.
But sometimes I feel like I keep it so 100 with people that people are like, damn, like, you have no filter. I'm very direct with people. Like, I don't want to date you. I don't see us going further than this. You feel me? Like, if you see us going further than that, then we probably should just stop talking. Or I don't want to send nobody off and I don't want to hurt nobody. You feel me? At least not on accident. I don't want to hurt them. You feel me? So I try to keep it as real as possible with them from the jump so that if things do go left, they already knew who I was and they already knew what was going to happen in the situation. Not saying that I'm out here trying to hurt your feelings or I'm trying to hurt you, but this is who I am. I like to kick it with my homies. You don't like for me to kick it with my homies. I'm still going to go kick it with my homies. At the end of the day. And I think that's where a lot of people are like, damn, like. And I think that when I started with dating with my baby mother, that I was in that situation where I'm like, I want to make her happy. I'm going to do everything in my power to be the best version of myself for her when I needed to be the best version for myself. Mm-hmm. So I can give her the best version of myself. You feel me? And I think she loved who I was in the beginning because I was my true self. Mm-hmm. Then once we started dating and we got into a serious relationship, I kind of like changed. And I wanted to just be this faithful man that stayed in the house, that worked and just took care of his family and just was that type of guy. And that's still who I am today. But I still want to hang out with my friends. I don't want to be locked down to one thing. You feel me?
And then, like, that's why it's important, you know what I'm saying, having good friends and good community around you. Because out of all of my girlfriends, I've kicked it with the same friends. And they enjoy kicking it with my friends. Like, I kick it with their whole families. Like, I'm a family person, a family-oriented person. So instead of being at the club kicking it with a whole bunch of weirdos that want to fight and want to be in their phone or whatever, I'd rather be somewhere with my friends or at a family outing where everybody is getting along and it's all love. I want to know that I'm walking into love.
For sure. And I think that I feel that way now as an adult. I do still like to go to the club, and not necessarily even the club, but like the bar and the club just to, every so often I like to just get out here.
Sometimes you gotta put that shit on and let the city see that nigga.
For sure. Sometimes I do have to step out and be around other people that are not friends and family so that I can get a different taste of reality. You feel me? And I think that this new world is a new world. You feel me?
This new world is new world.
For sure. But I enjoy this new person that I am becoming, and I think that I needed that change to be this person.
Okay, before we get into the next thing, I got one question to finish this up.
Okay.
Did you have any fake rich spending habits?
Yes. I buy shoes like crazy. I buy Jordans like crazy.
Well, that's like a collection thing. I'm talking about like, I don't even know.
I'm spending $250 on a pair of mics, every pair of mics.
Yeah.
Every pair of mics, I'm spending $250, whether you like it or not.
I'm talking about like me and Deontay's tweaking on cars, like buying foreign cars that we know we can't afford. That's being fake rich.
So no, I've always been very good with money management. You feel me? I've always been doing good.
That's what I mean by being fake rich, like buying stuff that you know you can't afford.
So I thought that I couldn't afford the mics, but I definitely could afford the mics. But I probably shouldn't have been buying as many as I have. I have like duplicates of 5 different pair of shoes. I have the same shoes that I don't wear either one of them. And it's like, why do I have the 2010 pair and the 2012 pair and the 2030, 25 pair?
Because you liked them the first time they came out, you gonna like them the second time.
Yeah, but I don't even wear them. Like some of them are still dead stock. Both pairs are still dead stock that have never been put on my feet. But I am in that mindset now of
wearing your shit?
Fake rich. No, I'm in a mindset now of I'm fake rich.
Okay.
Like I want to go buy a $60,000 car. I know that I can afford the car payment. The maintenance
on the car
is where I cannot afford. Well, it's not even that I can't afford it. I just don't know if I'm ready for it.
Bruh. I think the foreign cars, the car what is it? Repairs is ridiculous. I bought the Audi first, and then I had a $1,500 payment car repair on that motherfucker. Immediately, 15. Turn back around. Oh, we need new tires. 3.
And that's not even bad because I spent 21 on 4 tires.
Look, Deontay get mugged in my Audi, gunpoint, going to see a chick out south. Now I'm at the car dealership. They like, all we got is this, and this. It was like a white Challenger and a blue Ford Taurus. I go on the website, I see a Range Rover. I'm like, I want this. They're like, I don't think you can get this, big dog.
I don't think you can get this, big dog.
I don't think you can get this, big dog. I don't think you got it for this, big dog. I'm like, nah, I want it. They put me in that hole. The maintenance on that car, as soon as it started tweaking, I just had to let it go. I couldn't even.
Well, I told you before you even bought it. You called me Vice. I'm like, what's up?
Yo. Hey, I'm at the dealership. They got a silver Range Rover. I think it's 2007.
No,
it's the big body though.
No Vice.
Leather interior.
Yeah, I feel it. You got pictures of it? Yeah, I'm gonna send it over to you right now. I'm like, yeah, bitch, you can afford the payment, right?
Yeah, I can afford the monthly.
I'm like, yeah, bitch, the maintenance is what I'm telling you, you cannot afford, bro. And I'm like, he like, nah, it's gonna be decent, bro. I'm gonna just be rolling. You feel me? I'm gonna figure it out.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm like,
Vice, when I tell you that Range Rover made me feel like the person that I was supposed to be.
For sure, if I get this Beamer, if I get this BMW M5 comp, 60,000, 65, I'm gonna be a new nigga, Vice.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna be so ignorant in this car because I'm gonna feel like I made it if I buy this car. This is like my dream car. Like that's like my dream car, and that's even used at 65,000 with probably 50,000 miles on it.
The Range was my dream car. And it was used. I don't know how many miles it had on it, but that bitch was a 2007. It was the last time they made that body. Sometimes you got to get what you want in life just to say you got what you wanted.
I'm going to get it. One day I'm going to get it, but...
You work for it, you deserve it. Go get that shit. Be fake rich in that hoe, too. Be in a motherfucking $65,000 BMW at Dollar Tree. Doing grocery shopping.
Grocery shopping the whole, you feed me.
You doing grocery shopping, not even in there to get regular dollar stores.
But that's why I feel like I have great money management because I would not go get that. So now the next car that I want to go get is another Jeep Grand Cherokee, the SRT one.
Okay.
So I've been looking at those. But I don't even need a new car. You feel me? My truck is paid off It rides good. It ain't got no issues with it. But it went to the shop, and I'm just like, this motherfucker in the shop. Let me take a look at some cars. And I really want my M5, bro. I really want that M5.
I think you deserve it.
I really want it. I'm not gonna get it though. I won't get it until I get this promotion. If I get this promotion, then I'll do it.
Okay. I think you will get the promotion. I think that you should get it, and then I think when you do, you should just give me the other Jeep Cherokee, and we'll be straight. But
give it to you is insane.
What
Here you
you
go,
say?
just have it. Here go the keys, Vice.
we best friends. Listen, Linda. Now last topic. Tell me about the best job you had. Your favorite job, even.
My favorite job was Panera Bread. Reason being,
You was making bread.
I was making bread, you feel me? Nah.
I'm talking about cash, not well. You was making.
I was making bread too.
Both ways.
Both ways. No, it wasn't even about the money when I was at Panera. It was just the vibe. Like,
They let you do whatever you wanted.
I ran the show there. I was that nigga there. Like, I was damn near like a manager there without having the title, without having the money, without having the responsibilities of being a manager. I was raw at every position that I did, but I also was a fuck up at every position that I did.
How would you a fuck up?
I come in that bitch 0 hours of sleep,
Partying all night.
not ready to work. Tell my boss like, hey, I'm finna take a nap right here before we open, you feel me? And she would just be like, hey, just open, get everything situated, and you could just go home.
That's love.
And I'm like, wait, what? And that shit used to happen all the time. And the bad part is just because it's like my play sister's mom was the manager at Panera.
Shout out to John.
Shout out to John. And she used to call her mom when we used to be out. Hey, Mom, it's 2:30 in the morning. Hey, Mom, Andrew here. She's like, Andrew has to be at work at 4:30 in the morning. Yeah, that's why we calling you, Mom.
To let you know.
To let you know he's not coming in because we are partying. So you have fun doing his job. This is how we used to talk to her. You have fun doing his job. Nah, we didn't used to talk to her like that. But we used to call her like, hey, Mom, yeah,
I was there.
We're here partying. You feel me?
You talking to me like I was there.
And then there was a bunch of women there. You feel me? Like, it was just a bunch of women that like to hang out, like to kick it. And we partied all the time. It was like when I moved from Bellwood to Bartlett. So it was like majority black people to majority white people. And they partied way different than how we partied.
Yeah.
Vice, we didn't buy bottles. We didn't buy drinks. They just told us to show up. Don't bring anything. Come empty-handed.
We just want you here.
Just bring your person. That's it. That's all. Just come. And they used to have the bottles, the drinks, everything. And I just really, really enjoyed everything about Bartlett. I enjoyed everything about Panera.
Panera was my favorite job you had, too. You used to bring kitchen sink cookies home.
I used to bring the frozen ones home.
The frozen was
like
just
12, 14 of them bitches home at every time. They used to hate me up there. So management had changed when after a couple of years, and they started getting like better management. Not necessarily even better management, but more management that did not like Andrew. Also, they would just be bullying me in there, like picking on me. And Dion worked there. Dion was one of the managers there when this happened, and he used to have my back. Because they used to like legit pick on me because they wanted me not to work there no more because of how bad I was. Legit. Like, I used to be super bad. I used to tell there was a manager that kept telling me what to do, and I told him like, I'll slap the shit out of you if you keep telling me what to do. Like, I will slap the shit out of you if you tell me what to do. Like, shut the fuck up.
I'm just thinking about how small you was when you was 20.
I was a gangster ever since. I never was scared to fight nobody. You know this. But yeah, that was probably my favorite job. I really, really, really enjoyed.
That was my favorite job you had too.
All the food that I used to bless y'all with.
Yeah, the chicken Caesar salad at Panera was a bomb.
Yeah,
a bomb.
The broccoli cheddar bread bowl, the Frontega chicken sandwich.
That Frontega chicken sandwich.
Yeah, with the Chipotle mayonnaise on that bitch. I used to bless y'all. Y'all used to come in there like 5 deep. What y'all want? All 3: soup, salad, and sandwich.
Facts.
Bet. Say less.
Take that shit home. We got food for later. Now I ain't.
It's like $100 worth of food. I just gave y'all.
I'm motherfucking take the salad to the crib for later. I'm gonna eat the salad at the crib. I'm gonna eat the sandwich and the soup right now together. And let me get a green tea.
I used to bless y'all.
Nah, that was lit. Shout out to Panera.
And then one of the managers had came in, and my ex-girlfriend Selena had called me like, "Hey, I want some soup." I'm like, "Bet, say less. I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna just put it on the to-go shelf. You can just come in and grab that bitch. I'm gonna just write a name on that bitch." They in there watching me on the camera, folks. They in there watching me on the camera. I write her name on there. I think I put her name was Montgomery. I put the name as Montgomery on there. I don't know what made me think of Montgomery.
You funny as hell.
So I put it on the shelf. The boss lets me put it on the shelf. Watches me on camera. My ex comes in, grabs the shit, walks out. She comes and grabs me. She's like, "Hey, Andrew, what was that soup you put out there?" I'm like, "What you mean?" She's like, "That soup you put out there." I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about." I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, the to-go order? She's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "It was a to-go order." I'm like, "What you talking about?"
She's like, "I didn't see no to-go order."
She was like, "I didn't see you hit that button. No receipt came out. You just fucking filled the soup in a bowl, wrote something on a receipt, and put that shit out there." And I'm like, "Oh, because I accidentally bumped it and I threw the receipt away." She was like, okay. She was like, "We're going to have to write you up for this."
Sure.
And I'm like, "That's fucking crazy that you're writing me up for a bowl of soup." I'm like, "And I've been here for how many years?" I'm like, "You gonna write me up, bro?" I'm like, "That's crazy." I'm like, "Motherfucker be in here eating soup all day, eating sandwiches all day, eating salads all day." I'm like, "Okay, go ahead, write me up.
Live your life.
Live your life, baby." And she was an old manager from another place that I used to work at, Friendship Village, and she hated me there. And I'm like, "This bitch just hates me." You feel me? She just got something out for me. For you to be watching the camera for who knows how long,
yeah.
To watch me just write on a piece of paper and send out a soup is crazy. That means that you watch me all the time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That means that you watch me all the time. But yeah, that was my favorite job, and I still will stand 10 toes down on that and say that's my favorite job.
I don't know. I loved working at Habitats for Humanity, but T-Mobile was the shit. Shout out Medina and shout out Jay. Shout out Medina and Jay. I talked to Jay earlier. It was his birthday. He worked on a T-Mobile truck now.
Yeah, I seen him. I had seen him at it was some fair I had went to, and he like, "Yo," I'm like, "Damn, bro, I ain't even. You work on the truck now?" He like, "Yeah, bro, come on." I'm like, "No, definitely not, definitely not."
Shout out to them. I think I gotta say T-Mobile and Habitats for Humanity. T-Mobile was so dope, just because Medina, being the nigga that he was as my manager, he was the coolest manager ever. Like, he'd buy us food all the time. We'd have Starbucks all the time. There was Starbucks in our little lot. And then when it was like I was there during COVID. So when it was nothing to do in the store, nobody was coming in the store for days, nigga. Like
a full day.
Like a full day, nobody would come into the store.
Well, you was in a slow store anyways, right off the rip.
I was in a slow store. But there was a lot of traffic around us, so it shouldn't have been that slow. But it was COVID. We used to play instrumentals on the speakers. The JBLs and shit.
Yeah, them motherfuckers loud as hell.
Nigga, it was a white dude there. Shout out to John. His name was John. He could sing. He was like a little Justin Bieber. I used to call him Young Justin Bieber.
You used to call him JB?
Yeah, Young Justin. And then Jay could sing. Like, Jay can really sing. I don't know if you know, but he can really sing and he can freestyle. So we would be in there all day, and our boss would just let us rap. We'd be making music. Me and John would be writing real songs. Like, we went to the studio together like 4 or 5 times. Jay ain't never come, but he'll be in that bitch freestyling with us. Like, he'll come through and freak a hook. Medina would never rap. He'd just hype us up. He thought he was DJ Khaled.
That would have been me. I would have been that bitch.
Yeah, he'd just be dancing and motherfucking looking in amazement. Like, how the fuck is y'all doing this? I wish I could do that.
I never was able to rap until like 2 days ago.
Yeah, you raw now. You getting raw.
I wouldn't say I'm raw, but I'm stuck.
Nah, you raw. I'm going to tell you. But yeah, that T-Mobile was super dope. Shout out to them. It was dope because even when I was sick and I was gone, they were still paying me. That's another reason I liked the T-Mobile.
I think T-Mobile has a great culture. When I worked for T-Mobile, that was like the best. I felt wanted at T-Mobile. I felt like they needed me at T-Mobile. I felt like whatever you need, I'm gonna go above and beyond to keep you here. And I feel like in a lot of other jobs, I do not. I've never felt that. Well, I do sales now, so you mess up 1 month in sales, like you on the shit list.
Yeah, they don't care.
Even if I did well this month, so say I did well in August and I do shitty in September, I'm going to be on the shit list in September. Then people aren't going to call me, people aren't going to text me, people aren't going to be interacting with me. It's going to be, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, that's like a life lesson. When you're doing good in life, everybody want to call you. When you're not, they don't. So it's like,
nah. So they're gonna call me regardless. So they're gonna call me whether I'm doing good or bad. The conversations are just going to be different. You feel me? If I'm doing good, what you on this weekend? How you feeling? You want to get off early? You got this going. You got this going. If I'm not doing well, what are you doing to get better? Where are we standing at? This, and this. And it's like, damn, like I did the best for the last 4 months. Now I have a messed up month and I'm on the shit list. It's a totally... So
like, bro, my caterpillar died yesterday.
Yeah, like, bitch. It turned into a motherfucking butterfly. I got a different animal now. Fuck it up. I think that's why sales... A lot of people ask me, like, how do you have so much, like, leeway? And it's like, well, you have to perform to get leeway. If you don't perform, you don't get the same leeway. You feel me?
That's facts.
And in sales, the managers are about money. You feel me? If you're making them money, they're happy. You're not making them no money, you're not their friend.
Facts.
There's a bunch of politics on the sales side. Well, I think it's politics everywhere, but it's
you damn near an enemy if you're not making them no money.
You're not making because it's like a what is it called? Like a pyramid scheme, but it's not a pyramid scheme. So if I'm not making no money, if there's a multiple people not making no money, you're not making you're not making my boss no money. So he probably don't fuck with you because you're not making him no money. Sales is about money. That's your mindset. You're driven off of money. You're driven for money. And if you don't have that drive to want to get more money and not just complacent at where you are, you probably shouldn't be in sales.
You shouldn't be in sales.
No, at all. For sure. But I enjoyed T-Mobile too. That was probably my second favorite job.
Yeah, they just sent me a Snapchat right now. I don't know why, but I think T-Mobile and Habitat for Humanity. My boss at Habitat for Humanity was like 23, 24. His name was Lucas. His family owned the Habitat for Humanity, and he was just a cool little white dude. Like he played golf. He was young, so he had, you know what I'm saying, like a coolness about him. And he ain't really care what I did. I did everything at that job. I could wear whatever I wanted. I used to walk into work so free every day until I started getting on the truck, and then I started just wearing basketball shorts and shit like.
In sweatpants.
In sweatpants.
I wish I could go into work free, like wear what I wear on a daily basis. That'd be dope.
Like I used to walk into Habitat for Humanity every day like I was gonna go to a video shoot.
Yeah, chains
on, watches,
earrings, all types of shit. No, I
and it was decent because he'll let me smoke, he'll let me leave when I wanted to. If I was late every day. He ain't never yelled at me. It was just a decent job because he understood who I was and what I brought to the table. I made the whole job happier, and I was willing to do anything he asked me to do there.
Well, that's good. Good management knows
good people.
Like not even necessarily good people, but you have to know your employees as a manager. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's not about this person performing or this person doing that and doing this. This motherfucker brings a good energy to the culture.
Facts.
He brings a good culture to this vibe. And if we lose him, I may lose a couple other people, or these other people may not have the same drive that I had. And even just trusting somebody, bro. Like I know he's gonna be at work today. I know he's gonna close today. I know he's going to do this today. I know that he's going to step up and do what I need him to do. Trust is a huge thing in management, or even as in working, and him trusting you and just knowing like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Well, knowing your person.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
He knew, like, it was one dude that would price all the furniture, and he had been working there for like 3 years. And if he took a day off, it was like gonna be hell. Yeah. But me working there, I worked with him for a little while. When he took that first day off, He just trusted me to run the whole back. You feel me? He knew that I was gonna be there, even though I was gonna be late. I was always gonna come. If he needed me to stay longer, I would. He knew who I was as a person, I guess. So he ain't really get on my ass about nothing.
Well, there's certain sacrifices that you have to make. Like, I worked under Tyler, and Tyler was very much like, let's just get this money. You can be late. Not even necessarily late, but
you can be late, you can leave
be
early.
late, and you can leave early. As long as we get this money, you close these lines.
It's over with.
It's over with. Let's kick it. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And I think that people work harder for a manager that's like that, like not worried about the little stuff. You feel me? Like, people are gonna be late. People are going to want to get off early. People want to kick it with their friends and their family. People have stuff going on, and if I know that you like to kick it with your friends and you want to get off early, okay, Vice, you can come in late for sure. I mean, you can get off early, but I need you to do all of this stuff before you get off early. You get all that stuff done, bet. Whenever you get it done is when you can leave. You want to leave at 5, you get it done by 3, go ahead, you gone.
Facts.
You feel me? And you just have to find out what your employees like and what they want and what they're driven by. Some people may be driven by getting extra hours or getting off early or coming in late, and you just have to find that out. Oh, Vice likes to be late. Cool. Say no more. I'm not gonna trip. I'm not even gonna trip about him being late.
I'm gonna just start bringing donuts in this motherfucker.
For sure. You just start thinking differently, bro. You just have to know who your employees are and know who they are as a person and what they are driven by.
Facts.
And once you find out what they're driven by, now you have an incentive for them to work harder for you. And if they're gonna work harder for you, you're gonna work harder for them. You
Facts.
feel me? And you're gonna go above and beyond for them just as much as they're gonna go above and beyond for you. People don't quit their jobs because of the job. They quit their jobs because of managers.
Facts. If I don't like my manager, it'd be...
Yes, people will quit their jobs for a manager and not their job.
It'd be time to...
Deuces. Goodbye.
You hear me?
Yeah, that was... Tyler was probably my favorite. Tyler and Lucas was probably my favorite managers.
Lucas and Medina were for me.
Tyler and Lucas were my favorite managers for sure.
And then Lucas went as far as to hire my big brother. Me and Shake at work together every day. It was lit. And then Shake only come out there for like the 3 or 4 hours to just go help on the truck.
Pick up stuff on the truck.
Yeah,
and then drive it. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, that's kind of how I got into AT&T because of Tyler. Tyler put me in the mix with Lucas, and Lucas was like, "Oh, nigga, I'm fucks with you, bro. Like, niggas would have never gave you the chance to come over here, but I'm going to give you this chance. I know you gonna kill it."
On my soul.
And I think that's why I want this promotion so much because I want to be like that. You feel me? I want to give niggas chances that never would have got the chance because they didn't interview with a nigga like me.
Because in real life,
you may not know how to talk to me. You feel me? You may not necessarily you, but you may not know how to talk to the next guy, but you know how to talk to me.
Mm-hmm.
And not everybody is good at interviewing. You feel me? Interviewing is a skill set. You have to practice to be good at interviewing. You have to do all of that stuff to be good at interviewing.
Facts.
And
He ain't even interview Shake. He just hired him because I told him who he was.
Off the strength of who you was.
And then Shake wasn't even making hourly at the job. Shake negotiated a price for him to come out there every day for those couple of hours. So he was making a set amount every week, weekly. Period.
Whether he came out or he didn't come out, type shit. Oh, that's love.
That's how you know real niggas do real shit.
For sure, cause it ain't nothing to get somebody hired. When people say they got to go through an interview process, certain levels of stuff. Like right now, you have to go through an interview process at the level that I am on the sales side. But on like a T-Mobile side, like in the store level of AT&T or T-Mobile, or I feel, I don't have to hire. I don't have to interview you.
No.
I can just tell you, come on in. I'll fake interview you.
And then
give you the job on the spot.
And just have to get in there and perform.
Yeah.
Basically.
Pretty much. Now you have to have an interview because of how this shit works. But yeah. Like I would have to interview at AT&T if I want this promotion. I still have to interview with my boss's boss and his boss. I think that an interview does not make or break if somebody's going to get a job or not. I think if I interview somebody, it should be more of us kicking it. If I can kick it with you, then I can train you. I can get you where I need you to be. If I can't kick it with you and I can't train you, then I don't want you on my squad.
I feel that. Well, I hope that some of these stories and anything on this podcast we shot today resonate with somebody, and y'all talk to us in the comments. We'd really appreciate it. Like, we'd really, really appreciate a hello.
For sure.
A hi.
Or y'all been through some of this stuff, or y'all had these type of issues. You feel me? Like, just something. You feel
Tell
me?
us about y'all 20s from 30s experience. So y'all best job. You feel me? Like, we want to hear it. We want to hear it.
We definitely gonna type back to y'all too. You feel me?
But it's been another TGTF pod. It's your boy Lorloso, your favorite fat guy,
and your boy Drew the Girl Dad. You feel me? Like,
share,
comment, subscribe, all of that with your grandma, your auntie, me even. Share it to me. Fuck you to the. Goodbye.
Trill gang, Trill family, thank God and the family. We thank God for waking us up every morning and the family for always being there and supporting. TGTF, thank God and the family.
You ready?
Hold on, I'm trying to find that sheet. Like, I don't see that shit.
You ready?
How about look?
Like you about to snitch on somebody right now.
Thanks.
So you like about?
Cause I be telling.
You like you got a mid on, like you about to touch the ball right now, my soul.
Let me just get this out of my system.
What?
Yeah, that turned me up. All right, come on.
Let me see that booty clit. You ready?
Yeah. On my shirt. Doing stupid shit. All right, come on.
Yo, welcome back.
Wait a minute, that was too fast. I hate when you go into it real fast. I need time to like figure out when you're gonna do it. It take a long time when you just jump it. I hate when you do that.